Now that we know how to save strings and other values in memory using variables, it's time to do something more interesting with these variables. We'll leverage what we call Python expressions to conduct simple arithmetic operations and then print the results. An expression is a Python construct, typically appearing on the right-hand side of an assignment, that allows you to combine variables, values, and arithmetic operators to perform a certain computation. For example, you could use a Python expression to add a variable and a constant value, and then use an assignment to save the result of that expression into another variable. Here are some examples of expressions used together with assignments. Let's assume an initial value for variables message, x and y, of string hello, number 2, and number 1.5 respectively, as set in our previous program. The following expression reads the value of x and adds 1 to it. If we then assign this expression to a new variable called z, this variable will store the operation result, namely 3. In an expression, we're not restricted to the use of one variable and a constant value. We can also add two variables. In the next example, the value of x is added to the value of y, and the result, 3.5, overrides the previous value of variable z. We can also use the same variable on both the right-hand side and the left-hand side of an assignment, as shown here. This notation may actually look confusing if you attempt to interpret this line of code as a mathematical equality. But again, the equal symbol in this context is used as an assignment and not as an equality. The way Python interprets this line of code is read the value of z, add 1 to it, and override variable z with the resulting value, namely 4.5. An expression may also utilize multiple operands and operators. In this example, we're multiplying the value of x times 2, dividing y by 3, and adding both of these intermediate results. The final result, 4.5, is saved in variable z. Notice that Python evaluates this expression by respecting the natural order of precedence of operators, as you learned in your math classes, where products and divisions have precedence over sums and subtractions. Lastly, and to conclude this sequence of expressions, I'll show you a particular use of the plus operator. Besides it serving as the operator that allows us to add two numbers, the plus symbol can also be used to concatenate two strings. We may then read the value of variable message and concatenate it with a string that contains a space, followed by the word world, which will produce a string reading hello world that is saved in a variable called full message. To make sure that you fully grasp the previous concepts, let me suggest the following short exercise. Extend the code in our project named Variables to incorporate all previously presented assignments. Then add a print call right after each assignment that prints the result of each variable. Once you complete the code, save the file, run the program, and verify that the output shown in the console matches the expected results shown above. And if you feel creative, you may even add additional assignments and print statements. You'll quickly realize that Python can be used as a powerful calculator that allows you to execute sequences of predefined operations. So go ahead, pause the video and experiment. I'll see you when you're done. If you enjoyed this content, you may watch the rest of this lesson at computersciencecamp.com, linked in the description below. You'll be able to follow along with coding samples and problems in our embedded code editor. Drop your questions in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to help support the channel. Thank you and happy coding!